So 2023 is going to test what is most important and the entire reason why we came here to this planet. I'm going to share with you what that reason is. I'm going to ask you if you're mastering that challenge, the reason you came here. Are you ready to step into a new era, to change your life completely, to change the planet? You're that important. Let's go. Welcome to Landria, Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through fears and live an amazing life. The entire reason we came here is to go back to oneness. The experiences, the fear, the challenges, all of this is aligning us to understand that we're one thing, and that all these things that threaten us, so we believe, are just another facet of us exploring the darkness. And when we come to the realization that we're one, we start to work together. You stop chopping the fingers off and you realize it's a part of my body. It's important. And maybe it's broken and it's not functioning properly, but I'm going to heal that. I'm going to nurture it and get it back into working order. That's what we are. Everything is about your response. It's not about what's happening out there. It's about your response to what's happening out there. 2023 begins the year of collaboration and community. If we do not work as a community, the events that are happening this year, and there will be many, will change according to our response to it. So in other words, if we have conflict, the question is, if my response is more conflict, then we create catastrophic events. If my response is to find a more peaceful way and unity within the community that doesn't accept this behavior anymore, but has a solution, then we change the world. This is your responsibility right now. Are you going to step into it? Because this is the world you can live in. There are endless probabilities. There are things beyond your human comprehension. So don't try and put logic to this. You can live in the world that you create. Yes, you by yourself. Because within the one, billions and endless probabilities exist. And each of us has free will. We get to choose each one of those probabilities. No one person gets what everybody else chooses. You still get to choose your own reality and probability. In other words, you could live in a world of total chaos and be in total peace. I know this. I've been to that space before, and I live that space. Sometimes on higher levels, it's tough to stay there and function in this world. But once you've experienced that euphoria, near-death experiences are a great example of that euphoria, where there's no fear, there's no loss, there's no worries of any kind. You can actually live that here. So you are able to walk around in the world. It is still going to create some pain because you're going to see the things that go on out there that hurt, because you see that it doesn't have to be. But through your peace and your response to it, you're going to you will affect everyone around you through your compassion, your peace. Your criticism and your judgment will take everybody down. It lowers everything. You're tainting the water. If everybody has a dropper of water in a clear pool, you'd say, well, my dropper of red in the water, no big deal. Well, if enough of us do that, it is turning red. We may not see it, but eventually the whole pool is red. Your one dropper is that important. This is a year of response. Community is important. We need one another. Don't think you can do anything alone. You can't. We're going to have to go into simpler lifestyles, eating less, consuming less. The things that you thought you needed, that we're told we're needed, we've been conditioned, brainwashed. Shut it down. Your children don't need plastic toys that are going to pollute the world that they're going to be left with. What are we giving to them? What are we teaching them? They are coming up behind us, And we must show them that there's a different way that our generations have not demonstrated, but are learning, and that we can change the world, and that we're going to live that life now too. This is critical. Response is everything. So my question to you today is, what is that response every day? Now you guys know, and this is free, I have a free mobile app. It's a very expensive app that Craft House created for me. It's free for you to download. It's called What Am I Manifesting? We want to catch the thoughts every moment. And it disrupts your thought patterns. And I ask you throughout the day, what are you manifesting? What was that thought? And so that thought's creating. And so whatever you put in, that one little dropper changed everything. We don't want to be doing that if we want to live in a world of peace. We must stop the finger pointing and separation. This is going to be the theme of my videos, and I'm going to show you how to do it. You know, my whole platform's called Manifest Anything, Tools to Manifest Anything. How do I know you can do that? You're the power of the universe. That flows through everything is equal. It's a holographic universe. In other words, the whole exists in everything that seems to be an individual. This coaster is the whole of this body, and the force and the intelligence of everything completed the whole within it. It may look different. It has a different vibration, but it's the essence of the holographic universe. So that container that it's in, this container, it's all it is. It's an illusion. What is powering this container is the exact same power, and it creates. It has the ability to create. Now this has a different mission, a different choice that it made to be this. But you decided to be a human on a planet at this particular time. Everything rests on you. Everything rests on you. You sitting at home thinking you're insignificant, being depressed, telling yourself all these stories. Get your act together. This is your spiritual butt kick. You got a complaint? Shut your pie hole, because guess what? We're moving forward. I'm telling you how amazing and perfect you are. You can't be anything else. The one doesn't make mistakes. It is unconditional love, and it loves everything and everyone, no matter what choices it made. You can't make a mistake. But if you go into darkness, you're going to feel the repercussions yourself. That's a personal choice. But you'll learn. We're here to pull out of that, to stop putting the red dropper in the water, and know that I must protect it, keep it clean, respect it, nourish it. Are you willing to go with me into that space? When you do, what you will receive back will be so enormous. It's going to be huge, because what you give, you receive. So you're creating. So if you're giving and loving, compassion, you see the beauty in another, you send them love instead of hate. You're receiving that, and you're creating that world. Your frequency goes up, their frequency goes up. They may not make the choices that you'd like them to, but you have to let go of that too. I'm teaching you not only how to manifest, but we're going to do it on a high frequency. All right, so Hitler was a major manifester. He did it on a low frequency. He wielded some massive power because he never questioned his ability to use those powers, and he knew how to do it. In fact, he was going into spaces that are a little cray-cray, but he was doing it from the darkness. So manifesting is what everyone does 24/7. People say, I can't manifest. I said, yes, you're manifesting right now. Blocks and barriers to the things you desire. That's manifesting. So you're manifesting a different life than you want. So we want to manifest, not for ourselves as the ego, this will make me happy, because it never will. We're going to manifest on a level so high that the gateways open for you, and abundance and all these amazing things flow to you. And then when you get challenged as a human being, it's not a problem anymore. You have an understanding. Breakthrough Fear, my master class, it's a lifetime class. You will have a free master class, 4 proven steps to manifest anything. How do you break through fear? Come over and take these classes. If you're already in my list, you have those links in there. I keep sending them over to you. Why? I want you to pick and choose that which you need now to get to that next level of empowerment, because you can't. The same mind that creates the problem cannot solve the problem. I'm going to show you what you are. You're going to do it. I'm just going to show you and give you the tools to open up and unlock that door, that safe that has the $1 million in it. It's there. I just need the combination. Would you do it if you knew it was in there? Of course, you'd sit there night and day. You'd probably have food delivered while you're trying to get the combination, because you know it's in there and it's for you, and that is exactly what exists right now. Everything exists for you right now. If you don't know the combination, I'll show you how to find it. It's time for us to come together. I desire to give you the opening to the tools that you have right now. You aren't separate from a higher self. It's already in existence. You can't separate anything. It's like trying to separate the ocean. It is. And you are too. And everything exists equally in that ocean. You can create anything. What would you like to change? What in your life are you going to celebrate as the challenge that you agreed to take on that's going to take you to a new level? Embrace it. It's no longer something to be feared. Break through fear. You ready to break through fear? I'll show you how to do that. You guys also know that I have free videos. This is a program that I started 8 years ago. I'm still a student, and I'm actually one of their coaches now. Creating online businesses. How do you create something that's good for the planet and you still have to pay your bills, gives you freedom, and you start to do things that are so amazing? Come on over and explore that. Get educated, skills, empower yourself. No more stories, no more judgment. Go, be, do. Nothing's stopping you. I'm here to tell you, you are perfect. Whole, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. It's right here, that happiness. Pull off the veils. Time to pull off the veils. Reach out to others. Those who you know will sincerely assist you, help you to flourish. It's possible, but you have to choose it. You have the free will. I'll see you there. Namaste.